I wrote the song a couple years ago, and I'll talk about why I wrote it afterwards, because frankly, some of you don't give a shit why I wrote it, and just want to hear a song, and I'll play it. 1, 2, go. You a song, would you put me on mute or would you try and sing along? Couldn't think of nothing else to do, so sit back, play this piano for you. You make me crazy in the best of ways. You win the game when you don't even play. Like the top of my head, you're always on my mind. If you were to watch, I'd want nothing but time. Nothing to say. Every time you walk my way, and my chest beats a rhythm only you could play. You make my knees weak, oh girl, I can't stand it. I fell for you and like how I landed. You stole my heart, you sent it racing. You locked it up and changed the combination. If you were a color, you'd be all I see. You're the type of beautiful no one can be. If my dreams were a show, I'd be playing reruns. It's only been you ever since day one. Every time you walk my way, my chest beats a rhythm only you could play. That ending was ridiculous. The ending's not that long, I just got bored and started messing around. Yeah. I wrote the song 3 years ago. It started out as a pop song. It was really like, hey girl, if I wrote you a song, would you put me on? It was really, the whole thing was just that. I was not as good as a piano player. I'm not great by any means now, but I'm better than I was. So I could add a little bit more. Then it was a guitar song. It didn't really work. It didn't work as a guitar song like I thought it would. Then it was a full band song, which came together, but ended up not being a band, so what did I need a band song for? Now it's this. It's a ballad. Yeah. I have the original lyrics right here. I wrote these in a choir room, practice room over a course of weeks of skipping lunch, trying, because again, I was a kid who knew nothing about recording and writing songs, who was trying to do it. What? And I did it. I had a deadline, I made it, and everything went peachy. I think, honestly, this is one of the best songs lyrically I ever wrote, because lyrically, it needed to be perfect, which was not a choice. It was a song that needed to say what I needed to say in every way I would say it. And those are the songs that challenge you to write the best songs, in my opinion. This wasn't a song I was writing to get famous off. It was a song I was writing for a person. For one person, it had to be perfect for one person, which in turn made it really perfect for a lot of people. it was so specific that it was so specific for me, but I'm not a unique individual, so it was so specific for a lot of people. I'm not saying a lot of people heard it, but the people who did hear it, I got well enough feedback from to know that it was well written. So yeah. Trying to think of what else I could say about this thing. It's 3 years old. I wrote this in high school. Right about this time. Nope, it wasn't around Christmas time. I remember where I was. I was sitting on my bed when I wrote this. That little line, I was sitting on my bed with a keyboard. And I texted somebody. I was like, I figured out what I'm going to do for Christmas. I did it. That had to be like early December. Yeah, probably like December 5th, 6th-ish. I'm just going back and thinking about it. I skipped lunch for like a couple weeks, writing it and recording it, because I didn't have a real piano in my house. I figured this out on a little keyboard, and it was not doing well. So I was writing it in this practice room, changing lyrics every day. And then we had like a MIDI keyboard, and so I recorded it really crudely on a program called Mixcraft. Yeah, and it was like, taught myself how to record and write a song in 2 weeks. It's not good, recorded or written, but it happened. Yeah, so it's just honestly one of my favorite songs for all the right reasons. Yeah, that's about it. Anything else? Just let me know and I'll answer it, but I think I covered it. The birth and rise of a pop song.